afternoon.
Hey, we back like we never left.
Man.
Welcome back. Happy New Year. We are live.
Merry Christmas. That's it. I love that.
Yeah.
But Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Belated.
Happy
belated New Year.
Happy New Year.
And welcome to 2025.
Yes, sir. 2025. We are back, Atlantic Carcast Season 6. I go by the name of Mr. This is Skip. Miss TJ. Qwueen Kong is on the way, and Nighthawk is out of town, I believe. But we are back. We are live, broadcasting live from American Street Machine. So can we get a hand clap for that? You got to be ready. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. You're not ready? She wasn't ready.
And while she's about to find the hand clap, y'all see this stuff behind us? This is
better late than never.
Okay. Right. But there's some stuff back here. And we're going to go deep into detail with the one sitting beside us that you're not ready to see yet. And we're going to show you guys some of the things that they do here in American Street Machine. So
absolutely. So we are here. Let's see. We were last on when? October.
Really?
Yes. We haven't been on since October.
Oh my
Before
God.
the trunk or treats, right?
Before the trunk or treat.
So we got a lot to cover.
And we're going to try to cover it real quick.
Because we got some special guests.
Yeah.
We're at American Street Machines.
That's
you
right.
Guys, we kind of briefly did an interview with Kelly before where she walked around, but we're live here, right here today in the showroom. And if you saw these cars, they're amazing.
Yeah, and all y'all guys that think y'all got some money, we got some stuff here for your pockets.
There we go.
Absolutely.
So if they putting stuff in the comments, you got to put it on the screen because we can't see.
Oh my.
Okay. So shout out to all the people.
This is what they're doing to me this new year. You see how they treat me?
Hey, D First Lady, how you doing, baby girl? What's going on?
So everybody that missed us, we miss you too. Shout outs to y'all. So going back to October, we had trunk or treats for the cheering.
Yes.
For the cheering.
Yeah, over there. Talk about that one. It's so far.
So the Cool Kids Committee.
There it is.
Did an amazing trunk or treat. I'm not sure if we got a chance to do a recap on that, but it was one of the best trunk or treats I think we've been to in a long time.
Oh yeah.
There were how many installations? It was in a park.
It was a lot.
And in the park there were installations of haunted houses. So
there was about 8 to 10 extravagant haunted houses. Now, not like the trunk just set up. These were built houses in this park, and the car clubs themselves. Shout out to About That Life. I cannot think of those Hispanic. AHR was there.
Street Vision was out there. Vos Lados.
ATL Street Mob.
Yep.
Right. They
Batman and Mrs. Pennywise.
Miss Pennywise was out there. Yep.
Smoke was there.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people out there. The Misfits were there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Street Vision was there too. Yes. Summer Street Vision was there.
Freddy Krueger was there, I heard.
Yeah. Him and Jason.
Yeah. Pretty good.
And Freddy Krueger was terrorizing those kids. That's another thing. Yeah. But we had a ball, man. And it is that venue is gonna be in the car show circuit this year. Y'all keep that in mind because it is beautiful out there.
Right.
It is very beautiful out there.
So by the sound of my voice, if you haven't already shared this broadcast, because we're back and a lot of people don't know we're back. So please share right now so everybody can see this right now. Please share right now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel for all things on four wheels, all things about car culture and all of that jazz right there. So we had trunk or treat.
Then we did the Street Royalty Sneaker Ball.
Sneaker Ball.
Boom.
Woo.
The Sneaker Ball.
Too much sauce.
Extreme, unadulterated fun.
Oh yeah, had a blast.
For all you guys that are on here that did not attend the car show / sneaker ball, y'all missed a hell of an event. Number one, it was about showing off the sneakers and us putting on some clothes every now and then. You dress up, you just want to show out, kind of like the car scene prom. Shout out to Street Royalty, especially Lady Icon and Icon King for the fantabulous show that they put on.
Right.
The awards were top notch. Not because I made them, because they spent a dime. They spent a dime on those awards. They did crystal, they had glass, and they had trophies, the whole nine. There were some shocking awards given out. Some people won that didn't think they were going to win as far as the sneaker ball went. And shout out to Bled and his wife. They had the most expensive tennis shoes on, and they won the best couple shoe award because those shoes were red bottoms and
No,
They were nice.
They weren't?
Alexander McQueen.
Alexander McQueen. Yeah, he up there too.
Excuse the hell out of us.
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
I don't know Alexander or McQueen.
But looking at everybody's shoes, everybody had on what seemed to be one-off shoes.
Yeah.
And it was really, really, really fun. To all you guys that missed it, shame on y'all.
Yeah,
I promise you.
So that was October. Then we went
October, November, and then we had a bunch of toy drives.
right.
Bunch of toy drives and the school event that Skip went to.
Right. Misfit Toys got in contact with a teacher that works at a STEM school. The STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. Like I believe. But anyway, it's Atlanta Public School.
Right.
It's Atlanta Public School System. And I got corrected. I'm sorry, y'all. Usually I'm home and they can't tell me what to do, but now they're in my face. But anyway,
We'll tell them later.
the STEM schools are, I'm not going to say gifted kids, but they hone in on certain things when they're teaching. And they were doing a boxcar race. And the teacher that reached out to Misfits wanted to bring and do a parade with our cars, with some cars from the scene. So Misfits reached out to me and a couple other people, and then we called people, and we got like 12 cars to show up. Shout out to Certified Outlaws for coming with 2 cars. AHR was there. Street Royalty, Suzuki, who's with Cartoon Cars or something like that. Reaper from No Friction, and Kim Possible. You guys made those kids' day. So much so that Atlanta Public School System reached out to Misfits again to have us now integrate into the whole APS school system. To help out.
Say that again.
Integrate the car scene and what we do and the message we're trying to convey, which is you don't have to sell drugs and do the wrong things to get these types of cars and to have the fun that you see us having. And to kill the stigma of everybody with a fixed up car is a drug dealer or is a street racer or a menace, and we're not.
Right.
So
some of them used to be, but they ain't no more. They went straight.
But anyway, man, Misfits, they spearheaded this, and of course I got in and helped, and everybody else that was there. So to have Atlanta Public Schools reach out to us is a big deal, and I think we made a very good impression today with the cars we brought out, number one, and the communication we had with each other. We exchanged numbers and everything. So we're going to be doing a lot with STEM schools. Shout out to all you teachers because we know what y'all go through. But that's the gist of that with the schools and whatnot. What we did now, I think in the next month or so, we're going to be starting that out, back out with the schools again, helping out with the STEM schools. So
shout out to Misfits. Stay lit.
Yes.
So it's 2025. So happy New Year. We had a little bit of weather in Atlanta, right? We had about three
Man,
inches. About 3 inches.
Well, we had Winter Wonderland for
about
Atlanta.
3 inches. I seen Skip outside going live. They was throwing snowballs. And
I had my remote control car there tearing up the yard. My wife got mad.
So
We consider the good and the bad and part of the
Good, the bad, and the ugly. Only on Atlanta CarCast.
all right, Skip, you got to tell us about this snowstorm.
Well, according
Snowpocalypse.
Atlanta does not, or Georgia does not get snow often. I think the last time we had snow was 5-6 years ago.
I think it was 2014, the last bad one, right?
Well, yeah, the last one where they shut everything down. No, you couldn't drive or anything.
Right.
But we were getting reports that we were going to have 3 to 5 inches of snow, and we did. And Atlanta went crazy again. The stores were empty, and act like we were going to lose power and whatnot. And it was a good day.
Well, I don't think any of us really thought we were going to get snow.
They didn't believe it?
Well,
I didn't believe that.
I believed it.
I believed it because
we were going to get snow like that. I thought we were going to get our normal dusting.
Oh, okay.
No,
Gotcha.
I heard people talk about this storm in December.
Right, but what really confirmed it for me was first it was 3 inches, then it was it's 35%, and then it went up to 80%. I was like, okay, we need to go now and get the waters and the gas for the generators and to prepare for it, like because we're not used to this type of stuff. So it was wonderful, man. My daughter, my oldest child, is 37 years old, and she got out there and did snow angels and rolling in the snow like a 6-year-old. I said, now when you get sick, go home. You can't stay with me. But we had a ball, man. I got my RC car out. I did a live video. We tore up the front yard. My wife got mad, but it'll grow back.
Right.
So yeah. But that was my experience with the snowstorm. So the snowstorm, the snowfall. We're just gonna say that because it wasn't that bad. But yeah.
So yeah, so snowstorm. What else we missed? I had the flu. I was down. That's another reason why we haven't been podding. I was really, really down.
They sickly.
Really, really bad.
He made me sick.
They
like literally.
Still even got a little piece of. See, you just heard that? The little piece of.
what you trying to do?
I was just reminiscing. That was all. Just reminiscing.
See, ladies and gentlemen, what happened when we get in the same room together? He don't know how to act.
See, we're virtual in the boxes. You can't get nobody sick. Yeah. But yeah, I was sick. And shout out, speaking of New Year's and being sick, I had a birthday. He had a birthday. Thank all the wishes, all of the well wishes. How y'all doing? What's going on? Where y'all at? We got every single message, specifically her, because y'all usually talk to her before you talk to us. But we appreciate it. But we are back like we never left, and we'll be broadcasting every week going forward.
And we'll be right here at American Street Machines at least
once a month.
And,
Boom.
And on top of that, we'll be featuring a car of the month. So stay tuned for the car of the month here at American Street Machines.
So I don't know if you see in the other screen some of the heat that's behind us.
Like my car next to me right here.
That's
the feature car. That's the feature car. So
that's like both of us.
But I'm gonna buy it. So there you go.
But we can keep it at my house.
Anyway, there are some cars here that's gonna blow your mind.
Yes.
And you're gonna say, well, how and why? And we have the people here that's gonna explain the how and the why about what's in the background. And believe me, it looks better than what you see on the screen.
Absolutely.
I can promise you that.
Right.
So yeah, getting into it.
So we're gonna bring up our first guest.
Yes, our first guest, Mike Thies. Did I say that right? Yeah, very good. All right.
He'll go with it.
Is a part of the International Vehicle Appraisers Network, also called IVAN. It's a nationwide network of automotive hobbyists who have been carefully selected and trained to become certified automobile appraisers. Mike has a plethora of awards and I mean, I'm going to read this whole thing.
And he's only like 26 years old. It's crazy.
So much.
It's really crazy.
He's qualified to appraise antique classic cars, sports cars, and modified vehicles throughout Georgia and the Southeast U.S. He has been a car guy since he was a very young child, working with his brother on their first car, a Model A Ford pickup at age 12.
If you know, you know.
As a hobbyist and collector, he has experience in restoring and refurbishing various vehicles, including cars, boats, and RVs. Much of his car hobby efforts have gone into charity car shows, organizing and judging events. He started a number of wheels events, calendars, and networks online to help develop and promote classic and collector car events and exhibits. He's written articles for several magazines and continues an online internet blog on a vast variety of automotive issues. His current project cars, listen to this. His current project cars are a 356 Porsche body vintage race car, a 1996 Jaguar XK8 convertible, and refurbishing a 1979 Porsche 911 SC Targa.
Say word.
Now, the crazy thing about him doing all those cars is the man is taller than I am. He probably can't fit in them. But go ahead.
He's also assisting in the rebuilding of a Model A Ford sedan. His previous collection has included an early Mark I, well, that's before my time.
Mark one.
Mark 1 Triumph Spitfire. A number of MGs, including a 1967 MGB GT Special, 1960 Ford Sunliner, 1930 Model A Tudor sedan, a 1964 Porsche 356C, a 1987 Porsche 911 Cabriolet, and a variety of water-cooled Porsche, 3 Corvettes, and a couple of hot rods too. So
okay, Mike Musk. We're gonna switch chairs, right?
Musk.
You're gonna move. Okay.
I'm gonna move, and we'll have Mike come over.
Okay. I don't have the hand claps ready. I should.
All right.
Come around. Don't fall because we're gonna laugh at you. Okay.
No, we're not gonna laugh at you unless we don't see blood. Now, if we don't see blood, it's funny. It's all.
How many clutch at times, I'll tell you. So, well, thank you very much for having me. This is really cool.
Back on my job.
This is an impressive setup.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So Mike, we finally got you on Atlanta CarCast. You are the man of the hour, right?
Well,
we have a special thing here at Atlanta CarCast. Everybody knows everything we support has to have meaning, has to have cause. And he's the man of the hour throwing a really, really special event this coming weekend. Tell the people about it, Mike.
Well, so much of what we do doesn't make sense without the charities. And so, and quite honestly, you say man of the hour. I think that this project really would have stalled if it hadn't been for Kelly and Tia and a lot of the other people that jumped in at the last minute, helped me out. So the Drive Toward a Cure was a brainstorm of a dear friend of ours, Deb Pollock, and she's out there fighting the storms in LA, the firestorm. So everybody give a prayer to her. Deb is a Concord judge, a car girl of significant prestige. And she helped us here in Atlanta with the Atlanta Concours d'Elegance.
Okay.
The last one was done down at Tyler Perry's studio. And so so she's got a deep connection here with the Atlanta car culture. And in the course of working with the advising, didn't really too much helpful, but I did advise with the new version of the Atlanta Concours d'Elegance. Got to know Deb, and we share the loss of family members to Parkinson's.
Okay.
So I introduced her to the Porsche Club here, the Peach State Porsche Club, and we started doing different fundraisers, mostly drives, because her concept is get out and drive.
Gotcha.
So her foundation is called Drive Toward a Cure, and the recipient is Emory Hospital's Parkinson's Research Program.
Nice.
It's that's Emory University, Emory Udall, and it's Emory University Medical Center. And so far, between our efforts and the Porsche Club efforts, we've raised $40,000.
All right.
So this is our second year doing a poker run.
Okay, now real quick. I've been explaining to people my version of what I think, what I've learned from you the last time we spoke about how the poker run works. So I know you're going to tell us what all it entails, but can you please make sure and break that down for the people that won't otherwise know?
Well, I really need to back it up because the feedback I've got recently is that people aren't signing up because they don't know how to play poker.
Right.
What?
Yeah. And I didn't realize that. Not the fact that they didn't know how, but the fact that they thought they needed to. You don't need to know how to play poker.
Wow.
I first ran into the idea in the boating community because I worked on some boats, and they would, Lake Lanier does them often, but these would happen at other lakes too, where they just get in the boat, they start out with one place and they get one card, and they go to another place and get another card, and they go to another place on the lake and get another card, and they end up at a party. Motorcycle clubs do this a lot.
Okay.
And and then they see out of the 5 cards which one has the best hands, and some of them get some prizes. And they also have raffles with it, so everybody has a chance at prize.
Gotcha.
So and it's a lot of fun. And I mean, this year is just amazing because Kelly and Tia and you guys and some of the other people that worked in there, talking about Sam McGavie and Mike Gianmarco and Todd and Todd Willoughby and look at the magic he's done here.
Right.
And it came around December, and I just, with everything that was been going on, I had just was struggling with having all the pieces come together, and I realized that I was not able to do it alone.
Yeah.
And all I did is mention it to Kelly, and she jumped in, brought all these people together, whipped them into shape.
And we're making it work.
And what came out of it is, amazing things like the pink bus, the party bus.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So hold on, before we get to that. So what you see on the screen here, you got the flyer on the left, right? Poker Run Saturday. That's this Saturday, January 18th, starting promptly at 9 a.m. On the right is a great graphic that probably was made by somebody that's very sexy.
Wait a minute. What?
Too much
What does that have to do with the?
That's too much.
Okay, keep moving. Moving.
So on the right, you can see the route. So there's 5 stop people, and like Mike was saying, on each stop you get a card.
Right.
So this is 5 card, no draw, no stud.
No draw, no studs, no wild cards.
No wild card.
But I got a couple other fun things thrown in. I'll tell you as you talk.
So as you stop, as you can see, 9 a.m. Is the first meeting. Then you can go at your own pace.
Yep.
This is not a race.
Yeah,
in
definitely
the
not a race,
traditional
people.
sense. So all you guys with your Corvettes and all of that, you don't have to be flying to try to get to the stops. You just want to peruse this route.
Everybody gets home safe.
Right.
It's all for a great cause, and whoever has the best hand wins.
Not necessarily just the best hand, not that one person. Different hands will win something, some kind of way. So we don't want you to think that one person's going to win everything, because again, we have a bunch of prizes and things to give away and raffle off or whatever the case may be. I'm not going to speak on that because I'm not sure, but there is a multitude of things that are going to be given out.
Right.
So don't think it's just one person's going to win, because that's not the case.
Right.
Well, a lot of people have contributed to that project. We got the Porsche Club gave us a Porsche driving experience at the Porsche Center downtown.
Okay.
And I mean, if anybody hasn't done it,
Yes. I've been by it. I didn't go in it.
Okay.
The Porsche.
You need to
You can
go-
see it from the highway. It's nice.
if you do win it, driving it, that was
I just
incredible.
won it. Y'all heard him. I just won.
I said, if you win. And it comes back to where you get to pick up a car, I guess.
Oh,
So you can do a 911 or a GT3 or a Cayman S
Oh,
and get out there and they have an instructor with you and he puts you through your paces.
good.
And the people come back, they say, I'm worn out.
What if
And
I
that's
want,
what you want.
if I want to learn how to drive a skid? Will they help me with that?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah, I'll help you with that. It's easy.
Okay, so because I just got a new car,
Oh my goodness.
unfortunately, I don't know how to get it out of here.
Oh, but leave that to me. I'll drive it, and
you
then
figure it out?
I'll show y'all
drive
around.
I'll drive it out for you.
Oh, okay.
In the meantime, I'll show you how to do a stick. You'll learn how to drive a stick on a 3-speed Packard.
Really?
You gonna teach him on the tree? It's a little harder to learn on the tree, but
But then you can go anything.
right
You can even drive a tractor with that.
on the tree means on the steering column for people that know how to drive a stick, because there's all normal is in the floor. Right.
Actually, the Packard is on the floor.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I thought it was 3 on the
I'll tell
tree.
you, if he drives that Ford 50 Ford over there, that's on the tree. You can go over and look at that.
Yeah, that's a stick.
We will be touching on these cars that he's talking about, but we did get off track. So back on track.
I never get off track. Okay. So anyway, the other price is quick. We've got a driving experience at Road Atlanta. We've got a $500 gift card that came from Deb in California from Coco Mat. And
Okay.
if you know, Coco Mat is like, the top of the line mat for classic cars.
Okay.
I mean, all the old classics love them. Porsche loves them. BMWs, Hot Mustangs.
So Coco Mat is a mat that you park your car on, or is it a car cover?
It's a car mat that sits inside the car. Very high quality.
Oh, okay.
And it's made. A lot of them are made out of like a bamboo cocoa material. That's why they call them cocoa mats. And that's pretty cool.
So we got the poker run this Saturday. It's $125 per hand. Now, if you cannot make it by chance and you're a fan of the show and you want to support this great cause and you want to help Mike out here, all you have to do is Cash App Atlanta CarCast, $125, and we will pick up a hand for you if you can't make it.
Well, that would be awesome.
And whoever wants to participate, we also have.
If that hand wins, they get the prize.
No,
We're gonna tell them that they lost, but we'll thank them for the participation.
we'll take a picture of your hand,
Right.
but we won't take a picture of the winning hand.
So you still won't know. So here's what it is.
We're 60%.
We will be fair. We will be fair. We will be honest. $125 per hand, and we also have a party bus.
Yes.
Party bus. We need to fill the party
The pink party bus.
Yep.
That is for people that do not want to drive their car but still want to participate.
Yes.
So we will meet up at the first stop. We have a meeting point to where you can park your cars, leave them safely, and we'll ride you on the bus. And when the bus gets there, you'll still be able to go get your hand, mingle at each stop like what we're going to do, and go on to the next stop. So, and we also going to provide water, some small thing of food, snacks, and whatnot on the bus. That's included, and beverages for all you. But that's another thing, Miss Kelly and Miss Tia,
Oh, yes.
added to this poker run
That
thing.
I never even occurred to me. That's such a great idea. It's amazing.
Right. Because some people just don't want to drive their cars because of the weather. Oh. Okay. Okay. I lost my train of thought. Go
Well, believe
ahead.
me, I have.
2 fresh limousines. Garland, Big G. I'm not going to call his government name because y'all don't know him by his government name. Is Big G with the Purple Corvette, founding member of Secret Society. He is, we're renting from 2 fresh limousines, a party bus. It's going to be pink. For all you guys that don't like pink like me, I'm getting on it. But again, no, I'm just playing.
When it comes to charity, pink is a big deal.
It is. But the party bus is there for your comfort and mingling efforts and whatnot. So if you don't want to drive your car, we have something for you. So that's not an excuse, people.
No.
Well, let's talk about the end.
Let's talk about the end.
Actually, the end is kind of the beginning. Depending on the rain, we're ending no matter what at Linear Raceway.
Okay.
And depending on the rain, if it dries out, we'll be having Downforce Racing, which is a heads-up on autocross. And we get free spectator tickets.
Okay.
And anybody who is up to it, and if the track is dry enough, they can take their car on.
Oh, okay. I thought you was going to say we get to get in some cars. I'm first.
There's all sorts. It's a discount to get on.
Oh, okay.
So
discount.
people need to take a look at their budget. It's not expensive, but whether they want to get the car, it's a safe thing. It's not
Gotcha.
speed. It's agility and timing. It's autocross.
So all you guys with the C8 Corvettes that top out at 210, whatever, come on, y'all get in line. I know y'all watch it because I saw y'all commenting. So, yeah.
You think you could drive until you try that?
Oh man, I'll tell you.
Yeah, racetracks will change your mind.
I've seen some very good race drivers get humbled with autocross.
Oh yeah, it's different.
It's all about agility and timing, not so much about speed and aggression.
So that's where this will end. If you're looking on the screen,
And a party. We'll have a food there. I think we're looking at a big barbecue.
And that's included in the price. So,
and it's all tax deductible.
Look at that.
We got all the fun on every stop. It's going to be fun on every stop. If you want to hop on a bus with us, you can. If not, you don't have to. So don't forget, this Saturday, January 18th, is going down, starting at 9 a.m. And your first location is on the screen. Mike, this is a great cause. I'm glad we were a part of it.
If anybody has known anybody or lost family members or friends through Parkinson's, you just got to be part of it. It's such a heartbreaking.
They just gave Michael J. Fox a medal or something recently. Yeah. You had anything to do with that, Mike?
I'm so far down a toilet bowl.
Are you trying to say he's well connected?
Put it this way, I'm so far out of it. I look up to Michael J. Fox.
Exactly. I got you.
All right.
That's good stuff.
But again, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Poker Run. I lost the name of it, but again,
Drive Toward a Cure.
Drive Toward a Cure Poker Run this Saturday, January the 18th. It will be starting at 9. It's not too late to get you a poker hand, which is your entrance.
You can show up at 9 o'clock and we'll get you in.
There you go.
But I also just want to toss out something for Bobby Mending. She's the one who put together the raffle stuff. And we got some neat raffle stuff, including a cigar humidor, I guess they call it.
Oh, yeah.
And so toolbox from Summit, and we just got donated with the efforts of our buddy here with Kelly, was a 200-pound engine hoist.
Wow.
Okay.
So what we're doing for the raffle, we're just putting a picture of it because it's staying in my truck.
Gotcha. Right. You'll need to move that around.
Whoever wins is going to have to help me get it out.
Gotcha.
So anyway, is there anything I'm forgetting on this? I'm sure there's something. But
ladies, what did we forget? Our producers. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
If they said it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be fun.
The most is on the party bus.
The party bus is gonna be where it's at.
Drinks on the party bus. We're not advertising getting drunk while being chauffeured around. No.
Have a blast.
But mimosas are gonna be on the bus, guys.
But in terms of signing up, it's on southeastwheelsevents.com. It's drivetowardacure.org. I think it's dtac.org. And then you can sign up from there.
Now, I can take the 02 Celine because I can drive a 5-speed. I see your comment.
I want to say thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
For putting up with me.
Not a
bringing me
problem.
on board of this.
Of
It's amazing
course.
what you're doing.
We're trying to get it out there.
Yeah.
And thank you for being the man you are on this car scene thing. Y'all see how tall he is? Look. Makes me look short. That's crazy.
For 26, it's not bad.
7 feet between fingertips.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for Mike. Let me do my little yeah. So don't forget, this Saturday is going down live in full effect. So we are here at American Street Machines, and I'm gonna kick it to Mr. Skip, who's gonna do the next introduction.
Right.
And I'm gonna get out of the way.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we told y'all where we are. We talked about everything in our background that you can see. And I'm going to bring up the person now that's responsible for all of this stuff. Well, the majority of it, because her husband had something to do with it. Her name is Kelly Willoughby. She is known on the car scene as Classic Car Mama. She is co-owner, along with her husband, of American Street Machines, which is where we are. In the background, there is, I want to go on a limb and say, at least $1 million worth of inventory behind us.
Oh, no.
I said at least.
That one car right there.
Minimum is at least. Golly, I can't finish.
That car next to us is a 69 Corvette. It's one of one, and it is $150,000.
See, at least $1 million worth of inventory. Okay, but anyway, she is a 6th generation Metro Atlanta native with over 25 years in the car industry and known as Classic Car Mama on the car scene, as I said before. She loves doing community service and charity work as well as car shows. And as you'll be able to see in a second, these beautiful cars back here with her and her husband. So, Kelly, how are you doing, man?
I'm fantastic. Back on
That's
the
what I'm
show. It's my
talking
third
about.
time on the show. So I'm very happy to be back here.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Now we're here at your shop, and like Miss TJ said earlier, we're gonna do a broadcast at least once a month from here.
Absolutely.
And we're going to showcase a different car. And we're going to give you guys a taste of what's back here because we don't want to just show you everything. Then there'll be nothing to show you every other week, every month rather. That. But Kelly, I want you to tell us a little bit about, number one, how'd you guys get into this? What was the driving force or factor to get you guys to get to this level?
Sure. Well, my husband is actually on. He's at Mecum Car Auction in Kissimmee right now. He's on. He's been in the chat. We have him and our Facebook, American Street Machines Facebook, and our fans are out there watching as well.
Mm-hmm.
But this is to him. So I am a realtor, local, 6th generation native. So my business is real estate. However, I am working with my awesome husband, Todd Willoughby. Yes, he's at Mecum. He started this business in 2003.
Okay.
He has owned, as mentioned before on your show, at 14, he owned a Mustang. So his first car was a classic Mustang at 14.
Oh, wow.
So his background was always loving classic cars. Oh.
Don't sell that car short. Oh, okay. A classic Mustang,
Okay,
sir.
classic Mustang.
We got you.
So, and then continued on to love classic cars, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got in the .com industry, so on, in the 90s, but knew his love was there for cars. I'm making this short, honey, real quick. Just got into it. And he actually, from 2003 to 11, was one of the biggest, classic car online businesses. I mean, he sold to, we have a Nicolas Cage. We sold his car. We have Big Red country singer, Token Bandit car.
Okay.
The president of Brazil.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to say Jimmy Carter. No,
President of Brazil, a Cadillac. So overseas, we're worldwide back in the day.
Okay.
And he was the street side and Gateway Classics. That was him.
Okay.
Then life happened, divorce happened, and got out of the industry. And I have been with classic cars since I was young. So Tucker Girl and Tucker, and Tucker Parade, classic cars. You might know Kofer Brothers and Tucker.
Okay.
Mr. Gene Kofer, he is the car guy of Tucker.
Okay.
He had a huge collection in Tucker Days Parade. I was sitting in his lap waving back in the 70s and 80s. So I grew up with classic cars and loved them. In my life, my years in the industry, my ex-husband and I had a muscle car repair facility. So on the other side, fixing them.
Gotcha.
In Duluth for almost 28 years. Yeah.
Okay.
93 we started. So I started doing car shows for charities. So I mean, just go on and on. I love classic cars. I have a 68 Camaro. Her name is Ruby. LS3.
It's Ruby.
So LS3 resto mod that's still being finished, but she's almost finished. I do have currently a Trans Am 78.
All these cars belong to her. Don't let her tell
they do
you.
not.
I'm just playing.
78 Trans Am, my car show car for right now. He's gold, smoking the bandit.
Car right there.
Are we walking around seeing the car?
I want to know if Bled is watching because he has one of these.
Okay.
Now it's
61.
I don't know what year it is, but it's his is hardtop.
So this is 61. He's showing back here. This is a custom build that's still in the process. If you can show that the poster, please, and that's the finished product.
That's what it's going to look like when it's done.
Viewed. We showed it to Rick Ross, and Shaquille O'Neal has been looking at this car. They want to see it finished, but they have both looked at it, and of course, want a finished product. Metal Union is also in the building. They build custom cars, and this will be their custom car build. It's in the process. That engine there is a custom engine. The intake is custom. It's a Coyote motor, so you guys are familiar with engines.
Yes.
That is a Coyote motor. This thing will be a resto mod, so it's going to be all digital.
Okay.
You can start it from inside your house, put the top down, lower it, raise it. It's on airbags. You want to show the bags back there? So it's on airbags. It's lowered. It's mean. So you can raise it up, lower it on the airbags. This thing is sick, right? So
I'm gonna tell Shaq and Rick Ross is already gone.
$500,000 car when it's done. So that's one of that's an in-process project car, right? Oh, I see him talking about Reggie Jackson also.
Oh, sold cars of Reggie Jackson.
He sold cars to everybody. I'm just telling you. So he was the guy back in the day. So going back to what the history was, we both love cars. We're great. We are a second try couple, and we are done. We are happy. We are made for each other, and for our 50s and beyond, the rest of our life, we are good to go.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, he hasn't shown you my cars yet because 3 of them here belong to me. I just haven't hit the lotto, to get them. But
go back to the Archie Bunker car.
So we do have a celebrity car here. Carol O'Connor, if you watch Archie Bunker, his Triumph is here. His grandson, Sean O'Connor, does live here in Lilburn. They actually have a home in LA. So Carol, Archie Bunker at the family house is in LA. So we're definitely praying for him. We haven't heard how the house is, but he does have 2 houses. One's here and one's LA. But that is Archie Bunker, Carol O'Connor. That is his collection. We sold, this is the second Triumph we sold. Mike, that's his thing. He saw that and like, wow. So we do have celebrities we are working with. So we're very thankful and happy to be helping these families. That's a lot we do. Along with Mike Thies, we are honest people. We're the small folks, but we are the ones that will tell you the truth, get you going, know what you need to do, advise you. We call ourselves advisors, not salesmen, right?
Gotcha. Yeah,
we will educate you and advise you, and what you do with the information is up to you, right? We don't sell you anything. We just tell you the truth and try to advise you as best as possible.
Okay. So now here with, Mrs. walking around now looking at some of the inventory, and it's all amazing. So to make sure I understand the whole gist of it, you guys rebuild these cars, remodel these cars, or not remodel, but y'all build them and sell them, or how does that work?
So as it says on the banner, we buy, sell, locate, and consign muscle cars. So it can be, we have a Hellcat with 300 miles on it. It's a 2017, right? We sold a 2024 C8 that had 12 miles on it. So no matter what it is, a muscle car, right? I mean, new or old, we don't say classic anymore. We buy, sell, locate, and consign. I see Todd is typing up more information in there.
Shaq wants to see it too. Okay. I want to join you all this car season. Would love for Shaq and you all to visit us here in Mississippi. James Walton, that's a possibility, but make the trip on down to Atlanta, the Atlanta area, and see us too now. We're lonely.
So Kelly, what's your favorite car?
So I am a Camaro girl. So my car is a 68 Camaro, just like Ruby. So I'm very excited to have my dream car being finished. I'm a Chevy girl. So Chevelle, Impala. We have a beautiful Impala back there, bubble top, 61. That right there is a custom California build. The one next to that's actually a Hudson. But yeah, there you go. The one white interior, that's a custom build from California. That's a rare car that is pretty badass. That's a California car. We have another one, a Bel Air in the back. There's another one that's custom. That is a Ford Deluxe. So that is a parade car. We call that. It cranks up and it purrs, and that's a great parade car. There goes Todd saying more information.
It's an LS
I
engine.
love you,
in it.
baby. I love you. Okay.
So they like LS engines, as you can tell.
Most people
from
do.
Right.
Most people do want the resto mods, and some people want the original. I think
Gotcha.
Mike is looking at that Ford back there just to have a deluxe. His family had one, I believe. So Mike is looking at that one right there. That's to purchase. All kinds of cars. Let's see what we got. So we have, of course, LT1 Corvette. The information of that one is on the front. A lot of these have storyboards. So the storyboards show more information. If you want to hone in on that storyboard, there you go. That tells you more about the Corvette. Storyboards are fantastic. We know car shows. We love that. So you have Corvettes, Impalas, Bel Air, 442s. You have Pontiac Firebirds. You have 2 Firebirds. You got 2 Trans Ams here. You'll see lots of Chevys, lots of Corvettes. That's my husband's jam.
So all these cars are for sale.
These are all consignment cars. Yes, ma'am.
Are you hearing this?
For sale.
Finished.
See, that means all the people. I'm looking for a car already done. Not anymore, because we have a place that has them.
Right.
As we mentioned, Todd is at Mecum. He's there because local collectors. I mean, we just sold a $500,000 split window this summer. You guys saw that car before.
Yes, we did.
Oh, I did it. We did a broadcast.
We did, yes.
You saw in the broadcast. So I showed it to you in the broadcast. But I mean, these are real collector cars to a daily driver. You tell us what you want, we can find it. We know local collectors. We also know worldwide collectors.
Right.
I want a rare Mopar. We have people that have the rare Mopars. I want to spend $1 million. We have $1 million cars. He has one that's almost $1 million right now.
Right.
So that someone's wanting to get. So we are all around the world. We have lots of connections. We are your classic
That's the
car,
27
muscle
mile
car.
Hellcat.
The Hellcat's the red one.
That's
Yep.
the one with 27. How many miles you say?
Yeah. A little, just very, very low. I want to say 100 and something on that.
Right.
So I can tell you more.
Pretty
about
much
that
it's
than
test
me.
driving on the trailer, off the trailer park. So it's a brand
It's
spanking
been
new
in a
car.
garage, yeah, and it's fast as crap.
And he said he's looking for George Barris custom built 1950
That's
Chevy
the one
Fleetliner.
next to it. That's next to the Fleetliners next to next right there.
Okay,
I
that
think,
one.
is that it, Todd? I think so.
George Barris custom built
Oh,
1950
okay. That
Chevy
George
Fleetliner.
Barris is the one we showed earlier, the white interior car.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
we showed that one earlier, and then you had that Bel Air custom on the inside. These are covered up because you obviously want to keep them covered up. Keep them safe.
James, we look forward to seeing you. Second look Corvette Club. We look forward to seeing you. We have a plethora of Corvette clubs here in Atlanta, so be sure to shout us out, and we'll connect you all if you all already don't know each other when you get here.
If you're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, American Street Machines is there. All of our events coming up, which I'll mention here shortly, will be on that to keep you guys connected. Like we talked about, being connected.
Right.
West side, east side, whatever. We want to connect you guys and have charity. These are all charity events that we deal with, so it's fun.
So Kelly, before we go to my car, that
Sure.
you're playing,
I'm the only one can drive it, so you know.
it doesn't matter. It's my car. I know you have a ton of events coming up.
Sure.
You want to
Yes.
share some of those events with us?
Yes, so I do have a calendar that's I see Smokes on there, my buddy. So Smoke, car clubs, local people, we will definitely put this calendar where you guys can see it. I do make a disclaimer that American Street Machines does not claim to own or run these events, as we are in support of or volunteer for these events. This document is for information only. So these events I'm telling you does not mean we own it. They are not our charities, right? They are charities ran and owned by the people that we help with, we connect with, and we support. Okay. So we of course have January 18th, Southeast Wheels, Poker Run for Parkinson's. We will be on the party bus.
Yes.
With the mimosas. Sorry, we'll be mimosas. But it's a rainy day. So get your rain boots on, get dressed up, get bundled up, and come out and support a great cause. If you've never been to Street Side, it is a huge facility with lots of cool cars also. Mm-hmm. We are the local mom and pop. They are nationwide, worldwide. But we'll be starting off there. And of course, Caffeine and Octane, everybody knows Caffeine and Octane. That's Linear Speedway. That's where the party ends. Caffeine, Octane, Linear. Another big party. So that definitely is this weekend. March 8th, downtown Lilburn, Leprechaun Festival. We're going to green out and be in green with, as he mentioned, Beyond the Ribbon, Bobby.
Right.
Hence
Miss
the
Bobby
Pink
Minnie.
Party Bus.
Yes.
She is a huge cancer charity here in Gwinnett, and we support her 100%. I'm the MC for her car shows and support that 100%. So that's hence the Pink Bus. But shout out to you, Bobby. I know you're watching, so shout out to you. So I'll be the MC, and benefits for that do go Beyond the Ribbon. That's her team. She has a car show team that's awesome. March 15th, Monroe Car Show. That is the biggest car show. We had 700 cars last year at Monroe. That pretty much kicks off the car show season on the east side. I'm talking about west side, but we'll say east side in Monroe.
Far.
Far east. Far east. To the end east.
We're
Wait,
talking about
that far.
700 cars. That's like insane. They've been going on for about 40 years, Mike. I think about 40 years. So that's usually kickoff every season. Yes, sir.
You might get a shout out for Dopey and Sam Adabi. That's going to be in the middle of February at Lanier Raceway.
Nopi, Sam Adabi,
Lanier
Lanier Speedway. So watch calendars. Watch Southeast Wheels and Events. As Mike mentioned, he has a calendar. He is the car show icon, like for Atlanta. I know most of you guys know that. I saw that in the chat that Mike is the car show icon. So we love you. Okay. Downtown Lawrenceville, Beyond the Boogie for Beyond the Ribbon. So that is a music festival in Lawrenceville along with Beyond the Ribbon's car show. So those benefits registration goes to Beyond the Ribbon. For May at Trickham Middle School here in Gwinnett, I am the host of the Relay for Life at the local middle school here. And we do a car show. It's our 4th year with Trickham Middle School. June, July, and August, Saturday Night Lights. So the 3rd Saturday of every month will be at Monkey Wrench Brewery in Swanee, and we'll have our light up cars at night. So we want to see all the theme cars. I know you guys have them with the lights on it. So we want the theme cars to come out. It's a cruise-in. So it's $10 to come. The money will go to Beyond the Ribbon. A fun night event. It's a local brewery. So they have frozen drinks. They have brewery. They have food. We'll have a food truck there catering, and it's me once a month this summer.
Okay.
So look out for that. I do a cruise in at the Heart of Swanee for Father's Day. I don't have a date for that yet. We're trying to determine which date. Usually they're Friday before Father's Day.
Okay.
And I love senior cruise ins. These guys roll out and they're tired, and I do 10 to 12 for a reason. They've had their morning breakfast.
Gotcha.
They're fresh. But when you see them, I've had some of them cry of excitement. I used to have a 66 Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing it, they can't remember yesterday, but they'll remember that Mustang.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the best thing for that 2 hours. So I do cruise-ins at different facilities. So that'll be one October, another trunk or treat for charity, and we'll be in downtown Sugar Hill. So that's getting into October. Gwinnett Chamber does another cruise-in, usually in September.
Okay.
The Chamber Foundation at Quarry Field. Tucker Cruise-ins, I shout out to these, are the 2nd Saturday of every month, April to September. We are a sponsor of that. Registration fee is only $5.
Oh, he said, good job, baby. He loves you and he misses you.
I love you and miss you too.
Moo, 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 moo.
Okay, and then one more. Loganville Masters has 2 events every year. Rise in the River, watch out for them. I know Mike does a lot of these in his thing. I want to shout out to Gwinnett Car Club, Classic Car Kings, Northeast Georgia Mustangs, Legendaries, the GSRA, All-American Camaro Firebird Association, and Car Community Connection. And if you want to see about being a sponsor, these are all charity events. Beyond the Ribbon will have a big, huge sponsor banner. $250 to $1,000 will be at every single event I just mentioned. So that's a lot of events and mentioned. And $250 is your name on the banner. $500 is your name on the banner. Website everywhere else. For $1,000, you get to pick your favorite car and speak for whichever month you want to be at.
Oh.
This banner will be made in the next 3 weeks. So if you want to do that, shout out to these guys. I'll let you know.
Right.
And that's a great opportunity. And it's also a tax write-off. But you are supporting great local charities by following us and supporting whatever we're doing.
All right.
That sounds
And that's a wrap. Right.
Amazing. So he's out in your
Showroom.
Okay.
That's the lobby.
All right. So yes, these are some of our featured cars. Some of these cars are new inventory, or they're waiting for the last bit of things. So one of them is waiting for a piece of molding. So we have in our partnerships, NCRS judge, and some of these cars are to be NCRS judged, and you have to have certain things, certain qualities,
Right.
for them to get that ribbon. So some of these are waiting for tags. Some of these are waiting for a piece of a molding. But we have great connections. Mike Thies obviously is one of them for your appraisals. If you have that Corvette, now that is one of the most documented Corvettes in his. Can you show the storyboard on that real quick? I'm sure Todd's going to say something about it.
It's on the car.
It's on. Yeah, there you go. So that is a top flight award. That's a picture of the original owner.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah, it's got all the documentation you could think of on that.
And is that the title?
That's everything. Yeah. Oh gosh, I don't remember.
The sales paper, the sales slip. Wow. What year was it purchased, Mark? Can you see it on that? Oh, you can't. We can't hear him. Okay.
No. Oh, 56.
Wow.
Yeah.
56.
1956 Corvette. Is that a Stingray?
No.
No, it's not. Okay.
1956.
So I do see some people on there. Miss Pennywise. So I see Pennywise, and I'm sure Mike may be on Batman.
Misfits is here. Misfits Toys is on.
I know I saw Smoke.
Carnage is on.
Okay.
Can you buy me that Challenger? I have a 317. You get me the rest. Okay. We'll work on that. We're going to work on it.
So yes, he's still in the showroom, but we do have the highlighted car here. And I'm sure it's going to come back. Oh, yep. Another bumper car. We call those bumper cars. Those are definitely beautiful. Beautiful.
With the exhaust running down the side.
Oh, yes.
That's amazing.
It's a tow burner.
And that's a 1942 Harley, actually.
Oh.
There you go. So that's actually a Harley.
It looks
1942. Like he drove it over here. So that thing runs and drives. It does leak a little bit.
But that's to be expected.
But it's going to be for sale here shortly. That's amazing to have that and super cool. Wow. So that's an icon right there too. Harley. Yep.
So when he gets back in here, we're going to go into the feature car.
Sure.
That somebody seems to think they own already.
Car. I mean,
but
speak life to things, you know.
I've been speaking life to all this inventory in here, all of it. I want it all.
So what Mark is about to show is my car.
Anyway.
02 Saline Roadster with a nasty bite, we call it. We actually are getting a lawyer draw up a disclaimer that if someone actually, wants to purchase this vehicle, you have to sign a disclaimer saying we are not responsible if something happens to you. If you want to show the storyboard too, once you start showing that explains a lot. It says how much horsepower this thing has. I think it's on that side.
It's 1,000 to the wheel on pumped gas. No, I'm sorry. On 93 octane. On 93 octane. I remember because they told me when I was ready to buy it. I was short $1.
So this car, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's a 2-seater roadster. That's why it's called a roadster. There is no top. When you're going out in this thing, you are going out to show, and it will turn heads. And I'm telling you, when it's turned on, the whole building shakes. Like, it's insane. And if Todd's still on, I'm not sure how much he said it was going to be. Do you remember?
42,000.
42,000.
And $1.
Because I'm buying it.
And then I'm going to bid $1 higher and I'm going to get it.
So it does have the Lambo doors. It does have the race seats. Like when you have this car, you're going to just hear the noise, man. I'm telling you.
It's nasty, y'all. You know how when the Camaros get the supercharge on and they crank it up and then blah 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 blah. This one, it literally shakes the roof when they crank it up.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that about my car.
It's all you guys that really can drive, and I know everybody can drive, but the ones that really like horsepower can drive, this is the car for you. Like she said, we had her crank it up. Well, she cranked it up the last time we were here. He cranked it up.
I don't touch the car.
And just hearing it makes you say, well, can I get a loan? Can I refinance my house? It's very, very nice. And it gets 1,000 to the wheel, I think, on 93 octane. There's a couple other things in it, but it's been built. It's truly a built car. So, yeah.
I think what can be said best about American Street Machines is that these cars are in impeccable condition. So buying a car from here, you don't have to do anything but drive it or look at it or just walk past it. Whatever you choose in your personal life to do with your dream car.
You could buy one and instantly be in line to win one
For
of these
sure.
rings.
This my car over here.
Yeah, your
I'll be
car.
at every car show this summer in it. Trust.
She said she's towing it.
Yeah, I'll be towing it in because I don't know how to drive a stick, but yeah.
We have everything from a $15,000 car to right now the most expensive, I think, in the showroom and in the warehouse is $150,000, as I
Which is the
mentioned.
Corvette here.
But I mean, we have rare classic cars that aren't here up to $500,000. I mean, you tell us what you want, and my husband, who's amazing, can find it. He knows
One of
people.
those cars you showed us the last time was only like $14,000.
Mm-hmm.
So really, literally, if you've got
Affordable.
a dream car
Yeah.
in mind and you don't have the time to make it a project car, there's something here for you that you can buy and drive.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, whatever, if you are really wanting a classic car, we can help you achieve your dream. We always recommend to get inspected before you buy it.
Definitely.
There's sometimes things need some work, but we will always tell you, we'll give you the advice and tell you the facts. And someone can say, I can fix that, or I can do that. Or we do have an on-site mechanic here that does work 2 cars coming in to make sure they're good. They get a full inspection when they get here. They need small things like, maybe a carburetor adjustment or a carburetor rebuild, stuff like that. Very low. We don't rebuild stuff here, but maintenance stuff, yes, we can fix it. Tires, stuff like that, and get it. So we don't do repairs outside of cars being brought in. We do have somebody work on some stuff. But like I said, you can know a peace of mind that we'll tell you the facts and tell you what's going on with the car and go from there.
That's right.
Sounds good. So Kelly, how can people get in touch with you?
Sure. So we are everywhere online. We have a Google business page. It has all the information. It has our website, everything. So you just Google American Street Machines, Inc.
Okay.
and everything will pull up. I mean, to our website, to our Facebook. The link is on our Google business page. All that, our YouTube channel. So we have a YouTube channel also. TikTok. We're pretty big on TikTok. We're pretty excited about that. Facebook. And just call. Our phone number is everywhere. So there you go. It's pretty easy, 770-427-VET. And I believe that's 2388. I'm sorry, 8388. 8388 is VET, the word VET. And that is our number.
And this is the $150,000 car, the one that they're showing. We're sitting right beside it. I'm a little ways away from it, but yeah.
Yep, 69.
One of one.
Corvette, 1 triple black. I'm sure Todd will tell you all the information in the chat if you want to see the chat. But yes, it's a rare car, beautiful. They call it bumper cars, right? And they have chrome bumpers.
Right.
Yes.
But so again, ladies and gentlemen, they do not rebuild cars here. They consign,
Yes.
they find,
Yes.
and they sell.
So I got a guy, right?
Okay.
So they nickname me as I got a guy. So if I'm not the expert, I don't do something, I know somebody who does.
Okay.
More than likely, right? And so most of the people we deal with are family-owned operated businesses like ourselves,
Okay.
and we support them. So we got a guy for detailing, our KJ.
Okay.
Detail,
KJ,
right?
Of course.
Shout out to him. Local businesses that the family owns and runs them for anything, from paint, right, to restorations, to whatever. We got a shop.
There it is.
We got a guy.
There it
Right.
is.
Well, thank you so much,
Yeah.
Kelly. We are looking forward to being here
Yes,
once a month.
so exciting.
And to feature a different car
Right.
every month. So
Right.
don't forget, you guys, to make sure you follow Kelly on Facebook, on Instagram.
And Todd Willoughby. He's
And
more
Todd
famous
Willoughby.
than I am.
Oh,
So
you need to follow Todd.
yeah.
You need to follow Todd and make sure you guys support
Yes.
American Street Machines. And if you're looking for a house, Kelly's also a realtor, broker.
I know a little bit about
She knows a little
sixth
bit.
generation
A little
native.
bit.
I can tell you every
Sixth
aspect
generation.
of Atlanta. There's not too many people that are more Georgia than I am. I'm pretty Georgia. 6 generations.
Y'all heard it. I
Well,
didn't
I'm
say
not,
it. She
so,
said it.
I mean, I can't say
We're not Georgia. We're
I love
implants.
I love my city. I love Atlanta, ATL.
And
all the
Todd
way.
says, if we don't have it, we can find it.
That's right. Like I
He's at
said.
Meekum now looking for a
He's
car
at
for
Meekum
somebody.
on-
So
Right. Don't forget about that 1974 Land Rover
Okay.
Defender. I'm sorry, Defender. I'm looking for a Defender.
That.
1974 Defender.
Right.
to go alongside her bike with the bell and the
I
basket.
do have a bike. Don't hate on the bike.
Basket. Okay. But Kelly, so thank you for having us
Absolutely.
and for letting us browse your inventory and people claim cars that's not theirs yet.
Did he?
I didn't claim. I claimed the whole warehouse. I mean, I want it all.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name. But guys, again, if you have a car sitting in your mother's garage, your father's garage, or whatever, and you don't know what it's worth, take pictures, call the number, get them on the phone, whatever, and maybe your car could be sitting here waiting on the next big dollar client to come buy it.
What if you have a situation where a family member passes away or you need help, you don't know what you got? Mike can help, we can help. That's
There
a
you
hard
go.
situation when people, they think their dad thought they had a real Camaro and
Find
maybe
out
it's not. You don't want to sell it to somebody saying it is and not be sure.
Right.
Right? Or vice versa. You may think you don't have anything and you may have something really good.
Right.
Exactly.
So vice versa. So we're good for that too. I mean, you want to be careful. That happens a lot. Sometimes these cars sit. You don't know what happened, whether they're old or young. You don't. Some things can happen the next day, unfortunately. So we're here for that too.
All right.
Thank you so much. Kelly.
Absolutely.
So thank you, ma'am. We appreciate you. Y'all give it up for Miss Kelly. Hand claps.
You got
No hand claps.
your name.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Still slipping on the sound effects.
Kind of hard. We've got a ton of events that we've already got on the calendar.
Okay.
for
Yeah.
2025. Starting with Drive Toward a Cure. That is this Saturday, as they all spoke about earlier. We need you guys to help us support this one.
That's right.
This is a really important cause for me. I didn't get a chance to say anything while Mike was speaking, but my sister-in-law died of Parkinson's in 2019. So this is a cause that really hits me at home. She taught me how to tie my shoestrings. She bought me my first pair of skates.
Like 60-some years ago, right?
Oh my God.
I'm glad we're not on the screen.
Y'all had
Oh my God.
shoestrings back then?
Oh my God.
That was a long time ago.
No, they had buckles. They had buckles. I'm sorry.
I thought they just wore sandals back then. And the
Slip-ons.
At any rate, it's $125 a hand, 5 stops. At the finish, there's an after party.
That's right.
There's fun stuff at every single stop, a ton of prizes, a
Get
lot
to
of
meet a
networking.
bunch of cool people too.
Yes. And if you don't want to drive, get on the bus with us.
That's right.
And
on
get
the
drunk.
bus with us.
You can get drunk too and not have to worry about driving. How about that?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Until we drop you back off at your car.
But maybe by then you'll be sobered up. It'll be 6-7 hours later.
So if you're not watching this on your cell phone, there is a barcode right there to the right. Scan it and support.
Scan it.
Yes.
Scan it and support. And without doubt, just hit up Atlanta CarCast's Cash App for your 125 and we will pass it right along.
Or you can go to drivetowardacure.org/day/poker run 2025. How about that?
That's a good memory for somebody that
Who's 60.
learned to tie her shoes 60 years
Right.
ago. Okay.
Exactly. But
When you play poker on the bus, we're going to be playing going at the stop. So you can
Yes.
Again, for who? Miss Carter,
She came in late.
you
Don't
came
beat
in
her
late,
up.
so I'm gonna explain to you real quick. It's not about actually playing poker. You don't need to know how to play poker to participate. What it is each stop is 5 stops. You're gonna get a card, and you hold that card, and we'll go to the next stop. You're gonna get another card, which will make a 5-card poker hand. When we get to Lanier Speedway, the best hand will win something, and then the other hands will have a chance to win something. There's a multitude of prizes to be given out. So don't think you need to know how to play poker to participate. It's not about playing the game. It's about participating in the game.
Right.
Now, if you want to bring some cards on the bus,
Yeah, we're going to have room.
we can play whatever you want to play. Uno. I mean, hey,
Oh, my God.
on the bus.
You know,
I'm just
they
saying.
used to
Along
play-
with your mimosas.
they used
Are
to
you
play-
coming? First of all, are you coming, Miss Kimberly Conyers?
Yeah. She can show you how to play pity pat.
You see what I'm saying? This is what they do to me.
No,
Bang, bang.
they didn't do nothing.
This is what you get. This is what you get when you get us in the same room.
Pity pat. You know what that is.
You should.
Moving,
You should.
moving on.
Okay, moving right along.
Oh, my goodness.
Moving on. Qwueen Kong will be hosting
Shout out.
Florida City Fest on
She
Saturday,
should be on the road now.
January 18th, car and bike show. That's from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. I can't read that address. It's in Miramar, Florida. I can see
Yeah,
that.
5001 Flamingo Road or Drive in Miramar, Florida, 33027 in Miramar, which is part of Miami. So if you're down south, you're looking, y'all, please go check her out. She is a fantastic host. She has a mean vehicle that she's bringing down too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
y'all check it out.
And she's
Queen
becoming quite the celebrity on the internet.
Yes,
no,
she is.
becoming quite the celebrity.
Quite
She
the celebrity.
is a celebrity.
So shout out. That's home team, Atlanta CarCast.
That's
Very
right.
own. Shout out to Queen Kong.
Then on Sunday,
Oh, hey there, didn't see you there. Hey, did you hear about the MLK Car, Bike, and Truck Show? Man, it is going down Sunday at Rimtime Jackson. That's right, Sunday at Rimtime Jackson. It is the Car, Bike, Truck Show, and you can bring your side-by-sides, your horses, or whatever you want to bring. But we celebrate MLK Day with the biggest car show ever. I believe this is like the 14th or 15th car show we've had for MLK Day. Well, look, be a part of it, get those cars shined up, and come on out Sunday to Rimtime Jackson. Mr. Man.
Okay, every flyer needs to be like that going forward.
That's right. We don't even have to say that. I mean, he was
if you have a
upbeat.
flyer, but new rules.
He was upbeat. He was
Figure reading.
okay. I hope you guys can hear on the bus. We'll have Kendra Ford. She's an author and a singer.
Shout
We're
out.
gonna have a lot of fun on this bus.
That's right. We're gonna karaoke in it. No,
Ooh,
I don't know
that'll be
what I don't
fun.
know what we're gonna
We can
do.
Karaoke.
I'm gonna be watching,
Now,
and I might go live for all y'all that really truly
we'll
can't make it.
definitely be live.
No, I'm just saying, for people that really truly can't make it, I want people to come.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
We won't be live.
We're gonna broadcast, but we're not gonna say when we're gonna broadcast. We want y'all to tune in. Also,
Absolutely.
please.
So these are some dates that we already have on the calendar.
Mhm.
This is a call to action. If you have an event and you want us to talk about it, you have to send us the information.
That's right.
We will not be perusing.
we have people sending us information throughout the country. We are not
Yes.
just Atlanta local. We have people all over the country that have asked for our support. So please, if you have something, our reach
It's massive.
is pretty good.
It's
So,
decent.
it's
all right.
pretty good.
I mean,
So
with
this
those
one-
two people in the back there, they know so many people that
Yeah.
once we hit their social media, you're gonna get some traction. So
Oh, yeah.
reach out.
So Mayday Dukes and Boots Trail Ride is on. I can't see.
I'm gonna do it.
Can
now.
you see it?
I'm gonna make this bigger
I
so I
can't
can
see.
see.
You can't make that bigger.
I can't see.
Y'all can read the screen, right? You can't.
Normally,
you
I would
can't
have my
see it,
laptop
right?
on. Okay, so the Mayday Dukes and Boots Trail Ride, a stepping competition. Performing live is Westlove, Tony Armani, Stacey Adams. Stacey Adams, that's a shoe. I'm
It is.
sorry. Queen Thickums, Mr. Nephew Jones, and others. The advanced ticket prices are $10 Friday, $30 Saturday, $40 for the weekend, and $30 for campers. DJ Mixmaster T will be there. Nephew Jones. The gates open Friday at 12 p.m. and Saturday at 9 a.m. Campers, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, and horses are welcome. No dirt bikes. And that will be at 8 Anna Pool Road in Sparta, Georgia. There's a $1,500 prize for something. I can't read it. It's too small. But yeah, it's DJ Trucker and Clayton Farms presents the Mayday Dukes and Boots Trail Ride.
There we go.
May the 16th and the 17th.
All right.
Shout out.
Coming soon, a date.
Uh-oh.
Keys to the city.
The big one.
I have a tentative date.
You have attended?
Yeah, it's gonna be in June, ladies and gentlemen. It will move back. Forest Park and they're finalizing everything now. I know who the performers are gonna be, and it will be amazing. I can tell you now. I'm gonna let him break that out, but it's gonna be in June. So plan for Keys to the City in June instead of May like it normally is.
It's gonna be a good one.
5-star Corvette.
Shout out.
All right. 5-Star Corvette is having another Speedway showcase. Last year it was at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and it will be there again this year, I'm assuming, because it says Speedway Showcase. It's an all-car show and light show. Just because they're a Corvette club, it doesn't mean they're catering to Corvettes. So if you have a car, you want to participate, please come on out. The one last year, in 24, I can say last year now, they actually let cars go around the track 3 times, 3 or 4 times, and they got up to speed. When I say they got up to speed, when the C8s got out there, they got well over 100 miles an hour, and people don't understand that the gravity of the force, the G-forces, pull you towards the wall. One of the Corvettes actually scratched his mirror before he understood. Get out of the gas.
Grazed it.
But yeah, he grazed it. But he didn't tear the car up. He just moved a little paint. But the experience of going around the track is one that you probably will never forget, because when you see it on TV, it looks so easy, and it's not. To give you an example of the steepness of these tracks, you could walk up the track from the bottom toward the top, and you'll probably get at an angle where you can reach out and pretty much lay down while you're standing up.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's the kind of steep, the incline or whatever it's called. But anyway, it's the second annual Speedway Showcase. It'll be June the 6th, 2025 from 6 to 11 p.m. At Atlanta Motor Speedway. There will be cash prizes given away, sponsored by 5-Star Corvettes.
All right.
Shout out.
All right.
Clean cars are us.
Now, in case y'all missed it last year in Panama, I keep saying Panama.
Pensacola,
Florida. It was a movie. Atlanta showed up and showed out. Shout out to all of the car clubs that came. I don't want to start mentioning them because I'm not going to remember everybody. But shout out to Themed Cars Are Us, Miss Pennywise and Batman, for putting on a great show. And this is the second iteration of it. It is a custom car and truck show. It's the Wipeout edition. It's June the 7th from 11 to 4 p.m. Kids in 12 and under are free. The indoor parking, which is big enough to hold, I want to say, what we get in there, like 50 cars?
At least 50 or 60, I believe.
50, more than 50 cars were able to park in there with room to open the doors and spread out and set up the displays and all of that. It has bathrooms inside, so the inside price is $80 and outside is $50. It's going to be at Pensacola Interstate Fairgrounds at 6655 Mobile Highway in Pensacola, Florida. Tickets are on Eventbrite. They don't have the Eventbrite address up there yet, but we will get it for you and put it up. There will be over 30 trophies given out. And again, this is Themed Cars Are Us, the Wipeout edition in Pensacola, Florida, coming up in June.
Now, if you've never been to a show in the month of June and July, it is hot.
It's very hot.
So indoor shows is the future.
Right. And we took a party bus down to this show last year, and it was a success.
Yes.
Now, you guys know how when you go somewhere with your friends, like you go to a casino or whatever, and you're all having fun on this bus. Nighthawk, one of our co-hosts, was not here tonight, but he owns Built to Inspire Transportation Services, and he rented a party bus, so to speak, and we all paid our fees, and we'll come up with one to go again like we did last year. But we karaoke, we sang, we joked, we laughed, we drank together, we went out together, we hung out together, and there were people there from 3 different car clubs, and we had a ball there and back. We didn't have to worry about driving or gas. Everything is included from the motel to the venue.
Hotel. We don't stay in motels.
The place where you pay to stay that's not yours.
I don't stay in a hotel. I will not stay in a motel.
Anyway,
sorry,
ladies and gentlemen, we had a ball. So again, if this is one of those events you want to attend and you just don't want to drive, we got something for you.
There you go.
We got you.
We had lunches and snacks. Oh my goodness, it was amazing.
Yeah, we had a person on there feeding us finger foods like we was kids,
Yes,
but
that
it was
would
fun.
be me. I like to feed
nice.
people.
And then we had another person on there buying everybody alcohol. But we had a ball, man. And everybody, I know for a fact, everybody that rode down with us last year is going to ride this year. So we still had 6 or 8 seats left. So it is a comfortable ride. Again, it's a lot of fun. We're not going to be in a rush to get there and get back.
And Nighthawk is an amazing driver.
Yes.
I would let him drive me anywhere. So
I seen him back up one of these big old truck bus,
The
whatever,
camper,
RV
the RV camper in a driveway,
neighborhood driveway,
beside a car
with no backup camera.
Hey, Skip, we got the Motel Hotel Holiday Inn on it.
Okay,
Absolutely.
same thing. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but yeah,
I wanted to say that notice these dates. Okay, we're already committed to all the dates that we've shown.
yes,
If you are throwing an event, please be mindful that these dates are already booked.
yes.
Okay, so a lot of overlapping happens where people call us in May and say, "Oh, I'm having this event on June 6th." We're booked on June 6th already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we just want you to kind of be aware of what's going on, and don't book on another day that's already taken. Please, it just is difficult. So,
Right. And let me reiterate for the new season, because this is brand new season. Atlanta CarCast is back. We offer a wealth of services: judging, trophies, hosting, branding, marketing, podcasts. What else do we do? Mobile detailing.
Yeah, all of that.
All of that. If you need us for any of that, we make car shows better.
And
We have a plethora of different things, and you can order anything a la carte for your car show experience. We offer all of that.
right. And if you don't have vendors or you don't know vendors that everybody likes to see at shows, we
can help
also
with that.
have connections with excellent vendors to come out to your shows. And what we will do is make sure they get in contact with you. All you got to do is reach out to us.
I feel like Kelly. We got a guy.
We got
a guy. We got a girl.
You
we
guys.
but also for you guys that are planning to host something, an event, and you want us to attend, please go on our website, on our channel, on the website.
Yep.
And look at the calendar. That way you won't have to call and say, "Hey, are you booked? Are you busy? I want to do this," and whatever. So it's all there.
AtlantaCastNetwork.com.
That's right. We're going to talk about it every Thursday, but in case you can't tune in for work purposes or cooking, family time, whatever, go to the website and check it out, because we are getting booked up fast. I already have a date in September.
I forgot we don't have a flyer for the International Young Chefs Car Show on April 12th. But
Okay,
it's
cool.
April 12th. We're already booked on that date as well. So
Right.
the International Young Chefs are planning a trip to Ghana, and we'll be going to Ghana with them.
Yeah, no.
Going to Ghana. I don't know about y'all.
Well, have a good trip.
She didn't tell me this.
Yes,
I didn't.
Yes, I did.
You going?
Hell yeah, I'm going to Ghana. Anyway,
She take all our money and then she
April
go, "Don't invite us."
12th.
That ain't even right.
I didn't know Ghana was in Atlanta. That is crazy. That is crazy. With North Side, South Side.
you know what? The last event that we know about so far is Beachfront Motorfest.
All right.
That's July 12th. It's a 2-day event, and this one is in, where is it? Ohio? I can't see. It's in Ohio.
There's no address.
It's in Ohio. It's the Street Kings Car Club of Ohio Motorfest event.
Right.
We met them
largest-
somewhere, didn't we?
That's Bling.
Okay.
That's Bling.
Yeah.
Okay. Just let people know.
But the Zilla, what do they call it?
Blingzilla.
Blingzilla.
Yeah.
Corvette,
Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Another Corvette show. Well, this show is open to everybody.
Right.
but-
It's all makes and models car show.
And it's always in Ohio, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
And
where he
they'll
lives,
Also, be having a light show the night prior. So please mark your calendars accordingly. This show was a huge show last year. We'll be there this year.
Yep.
Along with the mobile detailers, KJ and Skeet. So
Shout out.
yeah.
Yeah. So we back
We back.
like we never left. I hope y'all missed us. We surely missed y'all.
No, they didn't.
every-
They've been sick. They
everybody's
needed
well.
this break.
I did. I was a little burnt. Yeah.
We won't talk about how he treated me when I was sick.
That's for another
Yes,
day.
we will. No, I'm playing.
That's for another day. That's for another day.
Oh, you
So with that being said, make sure you guys subscribe, share, like, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to become a member of the channel, please. We also have that option. We're going to start putting out way more content as we get into 2025. So happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Super shout out to Skullkeeper, who always checks in.
Checks in.
Lady Icon.
Yes.
Kim Possible.
Yes.
Who else? Who am I
Misfits.
missing?
Miss Deadpool,
Misfits,
Misfits.
Deadpool.
Skeet Too Funny.
Skeet.
Batman,
Smoke,
Miss Pennywise.
Batman,
Miss
Pennywise.
We appreciate you guys. Not a week went by in our off season that we didn't hear from you all, and we appreciate
Hopefully we can bring a little bit more laughter to your Thursdays as we used to. So yeah. With that being said, we're gonna get up out of here.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
American Street Machines. Check it out. Everything in here is amazing.
everything. And we'll be back here. So
Yeah.
stay tuned.
I
for
missed
that.
somebody. Oh, Lady Icon
I
King.
said Lady Icon.
We said Kim Possible. Who did we miss? We can't remember everybody. Thank all y'all.
Shout
How
out
about
to
that?
everybody.
But if you love us, if you really, this is an appeal, right? see, I got all in the camera for this.
Buy a
If
hand.
you love us, buy a hand.
125.
Come out and
Buy
ride
a
with
hand.
us on Saturday. We want to see all of you guys pull up. Come on. Pull
That's
up.
right. See, this is one of those events where you can't say, man, my car ain't ready. We got something.
If
we
you
got
mess
something
with us-
for you.
It doesn't matter what you drive because it's not about it's
No.
not a show. It's
It's-
just come and ride.
It's for a good cause.
Right.
If you can't make it, just send $125. That's all you got to do.
Don't leave, y'all. Just get here. Okay. Okay.
It's as simple as that.
It's
But-
as simple as that.
Thank you guys for tuning in, man. We had what looks to me like a wonderful turnout of viewage, and we know we're going to get a lot of viewers after the live is ended. But y'all please be mindful of the calendar and planning your shows. We can't, say this enough. The conflicts cause a lot of unnecessary issues when you can start picking your dates now and get them out there. The quicker we get them out there, the quicker people will say, well, I need to go later in the year or whatever the case may be, because we want everybody to have a great turnout.
Yep.
So there you go.
All right.
All right. Until next week.
Deuces.
We're out.
Peace.
See you on the flip side.
Maybe.
Hit it, Jack.
Hit it.